Alright, hello everyone. Here with Benjamin Kallenberg from consciousazine.net, and I just wanted to make a quick video here on two very secret-like planes, or not well-known planes, that I think I've seen. So recently, these two things came to me, these two images. One of them, the one on the right, I think I found while I was researching this. But first, the one on the left here, this picture on the left came, and it says hypersonic aurora, a secret dawning. And it just reminded me of this plane I saw right near December 12th, 2012, the end date, and it was in the last week, and it was in a novelty complex, and the end of history. And it was in the last week, so it was right there at the height of the novelty, and I was on psilocybin cubensis. And actually, back then, in that final 2 weeks of the eschaton, I was on psilocybin cubensis almost every second day, because it was the season and it was raining and it was December in Australia, and I found the big mushrooms. So this was a super trippy event that happened to me, is what I'm trying to say. It will never be forgotten, because it was very intense. I remember I was at, near the start of my mushroom trip, and it was going dark. And I was along the beach near Pottsville, New South Wales, Australia. And all of a sudden, right on sunset, I see this white streak, almost, because it was so quick. I see this white triangle. It was a white triangle very high in the sky and flying very quickly, and so quickly that in 4 seconds, I remember counting and going, what? I was totally stunned. Now, there may be a bit of time dilation, some people might say, because you get time dilation on psychedelics. Well, listen, it was so quick. I've never ever seen anything like it. I always look up my whole life. I look up a lot, actually. And no, I'm not a UFO conspiracy person at all. I'm not that at all. In fact, I don't even, I still don't think there are physical aliens among us. I really do think it's all hypnagogic experience or video editing online, and video edited videos. But that's a conversation for another video, because this stuff is more governmental. And I also think a lot of alien stuff is Mirage Men. If you've seen that movie, look for a movie called Mirage Men, or government activity, basically, I reckon. And it's very interesting. You have like the Baltic UFO, which is very interesting, and that almost makes me want to chew my tongue right now and eat my words. But yeah. Anyway, so back to this. So in 4 seconds, this thing that I saw just conquered the sky in front of me. In 4 to 5 seconds, I counted. I remember seeing it, and then it was 4 seconds. So let's say 6 seconds maximum. I'm honest on that. It passed through my entire sky view from horizon to horizon, from right to left. And so it came from the north and it went south, because I was looking inland and the beach was like just over the hill behind me. So within 4 to 6 seconds, this thing passes through my view. That's how quick it was. And then this came to me, years later, just like last year, or at the end of 2018, because, that's 6 years later. This comes to me. But yeah, this is possibly what I saw after I got this little well, you know, I was on YouTube there looking this all up after I got this little article up here, this picture. I was also looking in Google Images and looking at all the supersonic, hypersonic planes they have, like the Chinese one, etc., the Russian one, and so on. And I also came across this. And the thing is, you know, the Chinese one, I think, takes 12 seconds or something to cross the sky or something. So what did I see that only took 6 seconds, you know? Anyway, then another night in Uruguay here, this is completely separate, different event, different plane. One night, I step outside, just in the city, step outside into the garden, and I'm just in the middle of Montevideo, Uruguay city, and then I'm just stepping out the side into the garden, do a bit of kind of 9 p.m. grounding, look up at the stars, you know, smoke a cannabis joint, just chill. And I'm looking up at the stars, just relaxing and, you know, looking amongst my little garden there that I had. And this was like 2 years ago now, or a year and a half ago, in 2017. And this is the likely plane that I saw, because it looks big. It looks, see how it looks as big as a jet there on the left? A jumbo jet is being boarded there, and this thing is bigger than the jumbo jet. When I saw that, I went, oh, okay, so this is a at 310 feet, this is, and 360 feet wingspan, you see there. I thought this is a contender for what I saw. And what I saw was actually fairly slowly compared to what we were just discussing, the hypersonic. What I saw was, it was 9 p.m. at night, 9:30 or something, and I saw this big sort of white thing like this, but really high and exiting the atmosphere, because, you know, much higher than this hypersonic plane I saw in 2012, which was just high in the sky. This looked like it was, you know, higher than high in the sky. It was like low Earth orbit already, and it was exiting, you know, our Earth. That's how it looked, like it was going to the moon or somewhere else. To be honest, that's exactly how it looked. It was like really, really high up, you know, exiting the atmosphere. And look, it's called Star Raker as well. Very interesting. So it was going a lot slower, and so I had the chance to look at this thing. It wasn't just 4 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever, you know. This thing was there, in my view, for, you know, 30 seconds or something, while it was slowly ascending out of the atmosphere, is how it looked. Very high up, and at a trajectory like out off the planet. It was going up and up and off. So yeah, just wanted to make a video on that. Very interesting. Yeah, this one just looked like look, it says here, stunning black budget anti-gravity technology. Interesting, because this thing definitely looked like it was exiting the atmosphere, and, you know, it prompted me to research. It was this one, this plane here, that prompted me to research about a year ago. I thought, oh, I've seen that hypersonic thing, then that came to me while I was on YouTube, and then I thought, alright, I've got to research this thing. You know, this is what really prompted me to even get on YouTube and get on Google to start looking for the hypersonic one. Because this was just like, okay, what is this? You know, we're not told that, you know, we're going, because it looked like a cargo ship to me. It didn't look like it was super quick. You know, I was referencing it to the hypersonic thing. So this, what I was saying, was moving slowly, you know, in reference to probably how far away it was. It was probably moving pretty quickly. But, you know, in my frame of reference, it was moving quite slowly compared to, say, the hypersonic plane we discussed earlier. And it was huge like this. It looked like it was big, you know. Because, you know, when you see a jumbo jet really high up, they're flying, 33,000 feet, or however high they're flying there, 33 or 11,000 feet, or whatever it is the jumbo's flying. This thing looked like it was even higher and exiting the atmosphere, and still a larger aircraft. And you can see there why it would have looked that way to me. You see the wings? When I saw these wings, I thought, yeah, this must be it. Because you see how it looks like fat? The wings are really chunky. Well, that's how it looked in the sky too. So it looked. This is you know, the spitting image of what I saw really, really far away, as far as I'm concerned so far. I didn't see anything in my research that fit better than this. So I just wanted to say, you know, if you didn't know about these two planes, look them up. Because it's like people don't even consider this stuff. And what does it mean? Well, do you know about this? And if it's black budget, where are they getting that budget from? Could it be your tax dollars? I don't know. It's energy stealing then, and lying to you. You know? It's just pure government treating people like sheeple, you know? Anyway, so look into it for those reasons, if not more.